In this video, I am going to talk about one of the important problem that is asked in interview. So basically, this question is asked to me during the interview. Okay, first of all, I am gonna write the problem statement over here so that you can understand the problem very clearly. Okay, so in order to solve any kind of problem during the interviews, whatever the recruiters asks, you have to understand the problem statement very clearly. Okay, if you don't understand the problem statement very clearly, you shouldn't be able to solve the problem. Okay, if you don't understand the problem, it is a major issue. Okay, so you have to understand the problem very clearly what the interview says. If you don't understand, you have to ask him again and again several times this problem, but you definitely have to understand the problem statement. Okay, so before starting this video, I just want to say that if you are new to my channel, I'll create content around QA engineering, software development, and tech related things. So many people just don't subscribe, they just watch and go away. So if you are finding some value out of it, subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's start the video now. Okay, so the problem statement is you will be given a string. Okay, so you'll be given a string. You have to, like, string can be anything. Okay, string can be anything. String can be anything. You have to do permutations and combinations around the string, and you have to find out that if the string is palindrome or not. Okay, so for example, this is a string. So this is a string. Okay, so it can be anything. It can be like random symbols. It can be uh, random numbers, right? It can be random symbols, anything it can be. So you have to do permutations and combinations and see that it is palindrome or not. Okay, so first of all, you have to understand what is palindrome over here. Palindrome is a sequence where if you reverse the string, it will be same as the original string. If you read it from the front and the back, it will be same. Like if you read it from front and back, it will be same. This is palindrome. Okay, so how do you solve this problem? So I hope you understood the problem statement. You'll be given a string, for example abc or dac, so you have to do permutations and combinations around the string, and you have to uh, make sure that this is a palindrome. Okay, so basically, first of all, there are some steps. Okay, so first of all, you have to create a hash map over here. Step one is to create a hash map and get the count of each and every character. Okay, so there is a logic behind this question. Okay, so even length string and odd length string can be there, right? So there can be even an odd length string. So abc, this is a length is 4, so this is even length. And abcde, this is an odd length string, right? So this is even and this is odd length string, so you have to consider this information. Okay, so you have to also find out the logic behind this problem. This logic, if there is if there is even number length string. Okay, so there can be even length string and odd length string. Okay, so now let's talk about the logic, how you can solve this problem. Okay, so you can get this problem solution in internet. Okay, chat gpt is there, or you can also google this solution. But In this video, let's discuss the logic as well. You can check the other resources later on. So, first of all, if this string is a palindrome, for example, let me talk about some palindrome string. Okay, for example, Nitin. So this word is a palindrome. If you read it from the front and back, it will be same, and it is odd length word. Okay, so the length is 5 over here, and if you observe one thing, it has n two times, and it has n two times and I two times, and t is one time. Okay, now let's take another example, such as ABBA. Okay, so if you read it from the front and back, it is same, right? So this is a palindrome. So here it is having even length. Here it is having even length. Okay, and the count of each character is two times. That is A equals to 2, B equals to 2. Okay, so this is the logic actually. So there can be any number of any kind of string. Okay, so first of all you have to count the number of each character. Okay, and if you find, and you have to check if it is a odd length or even length string. Once it is done, you have to check, uh, if the count is less than or equals to 1. Okay, count of odd count is less than or equals to 1. You have to check this one. So this is the logic. I hope you understood. Okay, so first of all, what we have done is we have created a hash map. Okay, so this is the way to initialize a hash map over here. Hash map is declared, and we are converting the string into character array over here. So this is the way to convert the string into character array. So char count dot put c char count dot getter default. This is the way to convert the hash map. You can check resources if you don't understand. Now we have to uh, collect the count of now you have to check count of how many characters have a odd frequency. Okay, so I have initialized an variable that is odd count equals to 0 over here, and there is char count dot values over here. Okay, so this is the method, char count dot values. So once you have initialized the char count dot values, that is, it will fetch all the count of the hash map values, and it will iterate over each and every values. And if any of the uh, count is odd, then you have to like in now we will see the execution. Okay, we will compile our code and we will see the output of the code. Okay, so for that we have to create one main class from where we can execute our code. So I have this main class over here. So we'll just see what will happen. We'll just call this method over here. So, like, what was our class? Our class was fmetry dot. So we can call this function directly because I have a static method created over here. That means that it is already inside the memory. static method is created. That's why I can call this directly. Else we have to create object and all and to call. So let me just write the string. Okay, so this is the string. So this will return true or false, right? This function. So you have to just keep it inside this println statement. You have to keep it inside println statement. Okay, and let's run this code and see what happens. So as you can see, it is telling that it is false. Okay, because why it is false? Because this cannot be any palindrome. If you change the code such as okay, let's run the code. Now let's see what happens. So it is giving true. If you can see here, it is giving true. So now let's understand why it gave true. Okay, so this here it is DA. So if we write it like this, so if from the front and back it will read the same, right? That's why it is palindrome. Okay, so this is one example for even length problem. Now let's try for another code, that is now this is what, how many characters are there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here also 10 statement, that is even length. It should return true. So you can see it return true. Okay. Now let's try another. That is, so this is also palindrome, right? If you read it from the first and the last, it would give the same result. So as you can see, it is giving true. But this is odd length. Okay. So now let's understand how did we came to the solution. So if we read, I have written one statement over here. A string can form palindrome if it has at most one character with odd frequency. Okay, at most one character with odd frequency, and a string can form if it has same character two times. So what does this means actually? Let's understand. Okay, so here let's take madam example. So here M is coming two time, A is coming two time, D is coming one times. That means any kind of string in the world, if the arrangement is like this, that means it's a palindrome. And also it should be odd length. Okay, and for example, this one BA. So this one is having B two times, A two times. So any kind of string in the world in even length string, if it has one character two times, that means that this is a palindrome. So this is the logic behind this problem. Okay, I hope you have understood the problem. Any kind of problem that you are having trouble to understand the problem, or else you can comment down. Okay, and also I'll provide this code in the my GitHub repository. I'll provide the link in the description. You can go and check this out. Okay, so if you like my video, subscribe my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.